This is 7 News. You can count on us.
More money woes for the city of Altus. It has gone way over budget on the new City Hall building. Last night at a special meeting, city officials told the council they went over more than $850,000 over budget. And that's first at 5 today. Before the new City Hall was constructed, the council had voted unanimously to cap spending for the project at $9 million. And now one city councilor wants to know where the money went and why the city didn't tell them when they started to go over budget. 7 News reporter Garrett Cryer went to Altus looking for some answers. Garrett, how did city councilors uncover the overage?
Jan, City Councilor Scott Simcoe says he asked a week ago about buying some extra property near the new City Hall for parking. City officials told him then they might be a few $1,000s over budget, but they'd look into it. But then last night, when he asked again, he got quite a different answer. That few thousand had ballooned into $856,000.
We tracked down City Manager Mike Nettles today to try to get some answers. He blamed part of it on unplanned purchases for the new building.
Well, one thing is, actually, we ended up putting more furnishings in here than we thought. You've been in the old City Hall, and you saw that most of those things were built in. Well, we don't have the same room sizes, so a lot of the stuff that we had, bookcases, shelves, credenzas that were built in, had to be replaced over here.
And some things cost more than they budgeted.
Well, let me say, like the running the power over to here, coming all the way down there, boring under this road, getting the fiber optic cable in here.
But as for why the city council wasn't informed sooner,
well, I just saw the figures yesterday afternoon, and we were off yesterday afternoon, and they were sent to me at lunch, and I didn't look at them until I came in last night for the meeting.
And while Nettles says he did not know the exact figures, he does admit he knew they were over the cap.
Well, I had a suspicion. I didn't know the exact dollar amount, but I had a suspicion that we were over $9 million.
And Councilman Scott Simcoe says he's not happy.
And it's a shame. Someone should have told us earlier.
Simcoe says the budget-busting City Hall now will eat into the other planned projects, like a new senior citizen center and a new fire station.
Not just that, this MAPS project was overwhelmingly passed by our citizens. And they give a stewardship to take over this money to make sure it wasn't wasteful.
As for the city manager, he says if people want to complain about spending, they should complain about the water plant, not the City Hall building.
We've got a great building here that's very functional. We've got a $10 million plus water plant right up the road that we don't get 25% of its design and built capacity. I mean, if there's an issue anywhere around here as far as facilities, it's not with this wonderful building, it's with a water plant that doesn't deliver anywhere close to what it was supposed to.
Nettles also says the building ended up going over budget because they originally planned to have a police department separate from City Hall, but they ended up combining it all into one building. Back to you.
All right, Garrett, thank you. Despite the overspending, both Simcoe and Nettles tell me they believe the money was spent in good faith. But Simcoe says at the next council meeting, he's going to ask why members were not informed sooner of the overage.